So I thought this deserved a video. This is an Adventure Power Phantom lithium polymer battery that I had installed in my motorcycle for the last year plus a couple months. It wouldn't start recently, and I decided to go ahead and do voltage check. Had it on the battery tender. It would hold a charge up to about 9.5 volts, and then applying just the load from the computer without the headlight on, and basically in the accessory position on the bike, it would maintain that 9 or so volts, and then turn on the headlight. It would drop down to about 2.2 volts. So I figured there was something wrong with the battery. I pulled it out, and you can see here this corner is pulled up. I did that intentionally with a screwdriver, and you can see the tool marks there from where I shoved the screwdriver in. I just wanted to assess what was going on with this thing, and it smells a little like paint thinner, but you can see here that the plastic has gotten really, really soft. I mean, I'm not pushing on it a whole lot of force, but you can see there that it dents really easily. It's kind of mushy. It's just awful. And you can see the deformation even in the plastic. You know, I'm not working it very hard here, but you can see that it's melted out, and there's actually a spot here. This was on the left side of the bike, and so this was actually behind the electrical cover panel. And if I dropped that down and looked at it, I would have seen this. And these were actually hanging down straight like this. And it turns out that some of it had even dripped onto the cover, or on the side of the rear master cylinder, or the brake cylinder reservoir for the rear master cylinder. And this is actually, it melted and ran down and cooled. And there's another chip of it here from the top of the cap. Sorry, I'm doing this on my phone, so it's not the best quality camera. But this was attached to the other piece I just showed. So this was sitting on top of the reservoir, and the rest of it was stuck down the side. But you can see here that it actually melted out. There's additional melting up here. This is capped on tape that was originally came from it in the package, and I never removed it before. But you can see here that I did not cause this hole that's in here. It's about the size of a pencil. But this is the plastic on this corner has the same issue. Anyway, I don't believe that I have misused this battery. You can also see there's tracks. There's a track of melting down in here. And this foam is what's included with the package, and they just have you apply it to be able to take up the space in the battery compartment. Expecting that you're going to be replacing a slightly larger battery. And actually, the whole box that this comes in is filled with foam, and you can replace a much larger battery with the foam that they give you. Anyway, this was installed in my 2005 Harley Davidson Sportster, and yeah, that's not going to focus. And like I said, a little bit more than a year old, which means that I am officially out of warranty, but I am going to be contacting Adventure Power UPGI, I think, is the company acronym, Universal Power Group or something like that. But this is just ridiculous. I have never ever seen a battery case fail like this. And you can see in here, that's the like there's a monitor or control board for charging, and then down inside here we've got what looks like bigger versions of a cell phone battery, all kind of laid in there in different orientations. And there's you can see that there's plastic in there that's cracked. I don't know exactly how all the support structure worked, but it's pretty messy in it. I mean, it's not, I don't notice that there's chemicals spilling out of it, but there's definitely some kind of failure that happened with this battery that caused the whole outer casing to weaken severely. Not necessarily the entire surface area, but there's some areas where, you know, you wouldn't think, like down here on the bottom edge, that it's deformed, and that's not caused by engine heat. The engine is on the way that this was mounted is the engine is on the front side of this battery, and there's not really any heat damage down here. The exhaust is way off on the far side and way down low, so I really doubt that that's an issue. The exhaust, you know, at the rear cylinder is still maybe, you know, 6 inches away from that, so I just can't see how engine heat caused this damage. So I've been having starting problems for the last few months and really didn't think too much of it, but I guess I should have looked at it sooner, or, you know, maybe I would really be in the warranty period, but I didn't expect it to fail. This is a pretty pricey battery. It cost about $260, and I was expecting to get a minimum of 3 years worth of use out of it. Anyway, they guarantee the shelf life on it for 3 years, so I don't know what the deal is, but I'm gonna contact the manufacturer. If anybody's seen this before, please let me know.